Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And off we go from MetLife Stadium.
Here comes Darius Slayton from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jones wants to throw to start things out here.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Giants.
Saquon Barkley, 77 yards. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice fast start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you can get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To the air, Allen. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. Touchdown, Bills. Trent Sherfield, 31 yards. And the Bills have cut the lead back down to 2. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Slayton going to take it from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. My partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing, Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Off play action. Jones. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Back to throw again. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. For those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
Jones now looking to throw on second down. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards down to the 13.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Taron Johnson made the stop.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Second down, here's Barkley again.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to stretch out their lead. Jones and that Giant offense looks like they're going to stay right there and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
A little bit of space there for Cook that time as he winds up getting about 7 there on first down. Here's 2nd and 3.
Now Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll go for a gain of 7. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on third. Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll run with Cook. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So he stopped for no gain, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there, you throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And Knox is going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made up near the 35.
To throw, it's Allen.
Going right back to Knox, and again a completion.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Throwing on first down is Allen. And Diggs has it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 34. Up the middle, it's Cook. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Big play from a big man, Kayvon Thibodeau, off the edge and dropping him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal.
It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills have taken the lead. Now, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Check, shift the crew. Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Back to throw. Jones.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Lock in the cadence, lock in the cadence. Hey, Gold Grouper! Gold Grouper! Gold Grouper! Apple, 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 apple.
They'll look to throw again. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford.